In southeastern Europe, where the first light of day touched the peaks of the Balkan Mountains, there is a land rich with stories of courage, ambition, and legacy. This is the tale of the First Bulgarian Empire, a powerful kingdom that once ruled these ancient lands and played a pivotal role in shaping medieval Europe. As the sun climbs higher, we see modern-day Bulgaria with its majestic mountains, rolling hills, and fertile valleys. But as we turn back the hands of time, these familiar scenes transform. Mighty forests arise atop rugged cliffs, standing guard over a land full of promise and peril. Lively medieval towns emerge, their cobblestone streets bustling with merchants, artisans, and travelers. Markets overflow with activity, where traders from distant lands exchange goods, ideas, and traditions, weaving together a vibrant tapestry of cultures. Our journey begins with the early Bulgars, a nomadic people searching for a homeland. Under the leadership of Khan Asparo, they migrated from the steppes north of the Black Sea, driven by the desire for fertile lands and security. In 688, the Bulgars reached the Danube River's southern banks. Facing them was the formidable Byzantine Empire, intent on repelling these newcomers. The Battle of Ongel became a defining moment. The battlefield was a marshy area near the Danube Delta, which Asparo cleverly used to his advantage. The Byzantines, led by Emperor Constantine IV, struggled in his unfamiliar and treacherous terrain. Asparo's forces, well adapted to the landscape, launched swift and decisive attacks. The Bulgars utilized hit-and-run tactics, archery volleys, and ambushes from concealed positions. The Byzantine army, hindered by the march and demoralized by illness within their ranks, ultimately retreated. This victory was not just a military triumph, but a foundational event. It allowed the Bulgars to establish a permanent settlement south of the Danube, laying the groundwork for the First Bulgarian Empire. Asparo was more than a warrior. He was a visionary leader, tall and imposing, with a keen gaze that reflected his sharp intellect. He inspired loyalty among his people. His leadership combined courage on the battlefield with wisdom in council. Understanding the importance of unity, he forged alliances with the local Slavic tribes, integrating them into his realm and strengthening his nation's fabric. Following his victory, Asparo engaged in crucial negotiations with the Byzantines. In 681, a peace treaty was signed in which the Byzantine Empire officially recognized the Bulgarian state and agreed to pay annual tribute. There was a remarkable diplomatic achievement, securing peace and legitimizing Bulgaria's presence in the region. Decades later, another significant figure rose to prominence, Khan Krum, known for his legal reforms and military successes. Under his rule, the empire expanded significantly. In 811 yet, the Byzantine Emperor Nicephorus I led a massive army into Bulgarian territory, taking the capital Pliska. Khan Krum, displaying both resilience and strategic genius, gathered his forces, including pigeons and even women, to confront the invaders. As the Byzantines retreated, burdened by loot and overconfidence, Krum orchestrated an ambush in the mountain passes of the Balkan range. The narrow trails became death traps. Bulgarian warriors rolled heavy logs and boulders onto the Byzantine soldiers, followed by fierce attacks from all sides. The result was a devastating defeat for the Byzantines, with Emperor Nicephorus himself killed in the battle, the first Byzantine Empire to fall in combat against a foreign enemy. Krum was not only a formidable military leader, but also a lawgiver. He introduced the first known writing laws in Bulgaria, aiming to curb corruption, protect property rights, and promote social welfare. His legal code was strict but fair, contributing to the stability and growth of the empire. Simeon the Great, son of Boris I, ascended to the throne with a vision to make Bulgaria the cultural and spiritual heart of the Slavic world. Educated in Constantinople, Simeon was a patron of the arts and education. Under his rule, Preslav became a magnificent capital adorned with splendid buildings, churches, and palaces. The city was a center of literature, art, and culture, often referred to as the New Constantinople. One of the most remarkable architectural achievements was the construction of the round church, also known as the Golden Church in Preslav. The church was unique with its circular design, a departure from traditional basilic layouts. It featured a central dome symbolizing the heavens, supported by intersect arches and columns. The exterior was decorated with glazed ceramic tiles in vibrant colors, while the interior walls were adorned with frescoes and mosaics depicting biblical saints. The use of white marble, gold accents, and elaborate carvings showcased the empire's wealth and artistic sophistication. Simeon's ambitions extended beyond culture. He sought to expand Bulgaria's territory and influence. The long-standing rivalry with Byzantium led to numerous battles. In 917, the Battle of Achilles, near modern-day Antiochus, Pomoria, became one of the largest and bloodiest battles of medieval history. Simeon's forces faced a sizable Byzantine army. Demonstrating brilliant tactics, Simeon feigned a retreat, luring the Byzantines into a trap. The Bulgarian cavalry that encircled and overwhelmed the enemy, resulting in a decisive victory. This battle solidified Bulgaria's dominance in the Balkans and strengthened Bulgaria's legitimacy over the old territories of the Balkans. Despite military successes, Simeon also pursued diplomacy. He sought recognition as emperor of the Bulgarians and the Romans, aiming to be acknowledged as an equal to the Byzantine Empire. So his goal was not fully realized. These efforts underscored Bulgaria's growing prestige. Bulgaria's strategic location made it the crossroads of trade between Europe and Asia. Markets in cities like Preslav and Ohrid thrived. Traders from the east brought silk and spices, while merchants from the west exchanged crafts and metals. This exchange enriched the empire economically and culturally, introducing new ideas, technologies, and artistic styles. Christianity played an unifying role. Under Boris I, Bulgaria adopted Christianity in 864, aligning itself with the broader Christian world. One of the most significant cultural contributions was the development of the Cyrillic alphabet by Saints Kirill and Methodius' disciples, including Clement of Ohrid and Nahum. This enabled the translation of religious texts into Old Church Slavonic, making them accessible to the general population and promoting literacy. Bulgarian architects blended local tradition with influence from Byzantine and other cultures. Churches often featured cross and square planes, symbolizing the Christian faith, with a central dome representing the heavens. Use of brick and stone, creating striking patterns and textures. Decorative elements, including intricate carvings, frescoes, and mosaics depicting religious and cultural themes. Fortifications, strong walls and towers protect the cities, reflecting the need for defense and the engineering skills of Bulgarian builders. The first Bulgarian Empire was a beacon of power, culture, and innovation. From the strategic brilliance of Khan Asparuh and Khan Khurram to the cultural renaissance under Tsar Simeon the Great, Bulgaria's legacy is profound. It was a land where the sword and the pen held equal sway, a place where battles shaped borders and ideas shaped civilizations. Its influence extended beyond its time, contributing to the cultural and spiritual foundations of Eastern Europe. As the sun sets over the storied mountains and valleys, we remember a civilization that so centuries past continues to inspire and captivate. The echoes of its achievement are still heard today, reminding us the enduring human spirit's capacity for greatness.